The Backrooms. You've probably heard of it before, probably because it's getting a movie really soon. But I had an idea. What if I made a Backrooms game? Because that's never been done before. Well, okay, maybe it's been done before. But every single time I play a Backrooms game, you're always playing through the POV of the player, the person stuck in the Backrooms. What if you could play through the point of view as the monsters in the Backrooms? But how will this game work? The way it's going to work is you'll have a group of people, and then you'll have a few monsters. The monsters' goal is to slime out all of the people before they can escape the Backrooms. That's pretty much just the main premise of the game. Kind of like a Dead by Daylight style of game. So let's start by making the game now. I start off by making a new project in Diddy Block Studio. And the first thing we need to do to make our Backrooms is to make our Backrooms map. So I start working on a good texture for the carpet and the walls. We'll get to the roof later. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good for the Backrooms. But what you may have noticed is that I kinda really didn't do much for like the main Backrooms area. That's where the second thing comes in. We're gonna make multiple levels. We're gonna have like a little bit of level 0 there, a little bit of another level there, then a little bit of another thing there. You know what I mean? So I get to work on the next section, which is the pipe dreams. It's described as a long place full of, well, pipes. Who would have figured? One of the key differences between level 0 and the pipe dreams is that level 0 is more of a maze and the pipe dreams is more like a group of hallways with your occasional twists and turns. So what I did for this one is, instead of like going with the average like kind of like maze style, I made like 2 big hallways with exits leading into level 0. And with that, then we have most of the map done. But what am I going to do with these sections? For day 2, I got to work on the final part of the map, being the pool rooms. What sets the pool rooms aside from all the other maps is that the other maps are pretty much dry besides like pipe dreams, but the only water is like inside the pipes. The pool rooms is different because it's mostly water. The pool rooms can be described as a large area with a bunch of pools. A bunch of cool pools. So I start working on the layout for the pool rooms. The pool rooms was kind of easy because I just made like a giant open space. I did put some winding hallways because in some of the pool rooms photos you can see some hallways. The water was a little bit difficult trying to make the water fog, but in the end I think it turned out great. And now we are done with the map, but it's time to add some. Entities are one of the main parts of the Backrooms, and there are hundreds of entities I could add. But for now, I'm going to add 3 entities that you can play as. The first one I'm going to add is probably one of the most basic ones. This is the bacteria. Bacteria is this long, lanky, skinny stick figure looking guy. So I finally got to work on finishing the Backrooms entity. I was able to get his animations done pretty well. I said I was a coder, not an animator. Just don't look at the animations too closely. But now that we got that done, it should be super easy coding him into the game, right? So let's just...
A few moments later.